This video will introduce you to the features of the Horizon mobile app so you can submit sample information and read report results wherever you are. Submitting and editing sample information via the Horizon mobile app is convenient, quick, and easy, and eliminates handwritten paperwork errors. Tap New in the upper right-hand corner and enter the barcode number from the sticker in your paperwork. You can also scan the barcode by tapping the picture icon. Once entered, a list of eligible components will appear. Search and select a component to find the correct unit. You can also save time by tagging equipment with a QR code of the component ID and scan it to quickly find the correct unit. The fields which have a green asterisk are required for submission. Scrolling down on the form will show the additional fields on the form. Tapping Cancel at the top right corner will discard your submission. Under Sample Information, enter in the sample date or the day you pulled the sample. Component time is how long the component has been operating. Fluid time is how long since you've last changed the fluid in your system. These fields are dependent on your preference. The options are miles, kilometers, hours, days, months, years, kilotons, tons, and unknown. If you have submitted a sample for a component previously, click Calculate Fluid Time, and the system will calculate it for you. Enter if the filter and fluid were changed, then the amount of fluid added. This is the amount of fluid that has been added since you sent in a sample for that component. Under Order Information, the kit field will have auto-filled based on your barcode you entered when you began your new sample submission. For billing and account purposes, you can enter in a purchase order number. The Notes to Analyst box allows you to submit any additional information about your sample that will be helpful when the data analyst is reviewing the test results and offering their maintenance recommendations. This is the only information the analysts can review. The Miscellaneous field is there for any additional information you want to associate with the sample for your own record. Once you've completed the information for all the fields, tap Submit. You will get a confirmation screen with a green check mark. This means your sample information has been successfully sent to the laboratory. You will also receive an email confirming your sample was submitted. Your next step is to place your jar in the mail and ship it to the laboratory. The Submission menu lists the most recent samples submitted to the laboratory. They are marked as Waiting for Sample and can be edited or deleted until the sample arrives at the laboratory. The Horizon mobile app notifies you when the testing and analysis of your sample is complete. You can review the results anywhere your mobile device can receive data. Report results will be downloaded automatically to your app as soon as the analysis is complete. Here, you can sort them by date completed or severity. The search field will look up all of the accounts you have access to. Tap the Filter button to narrow your search by a variety of field options. One way to save time and prevent errors is to tag your equipment with a QR code of the component ID. Tap the camera icon to bring up the code reader, with a shortcut to your device's light if the conditions are dark. Scanning the QR code takes you directly to that unit's report history. Tap to look at the summary of the report. The summary shows the overall report severity, basic sample tracking data, equipment information, and comments made by the data analyst. To download individual test results and sample history, click View Report. A multi-page PDF will load with individual severity flags, past comments, and graphs. The three options at the top of the screen allow you to send the PDF using other applications on your mobile device. Send it to a connected printer or flag the report to access later. The Equipment Manager features in the Horizon app allow you to update component details, register new components, copy existing components, or transfer them between accounts. Equipment navigation is very similar to selecting reports. The search field and QR code scanner work exactly the same as in the Reports section. You can also add a new component by tapping the Add button at the top of the screen. Component registration prompts you to select the account you want to place the component in. The search field should be familiar by now, but the filter options allow you to search by name, number, or location. Once you finish filling out the required information, you can now submit a sample for that component, or the unit can be transferred to another account. It is not uncommon for mobile equipment to be transferred between locations, and that typically changes what account the unit should be assigned to. In order to avoid splitting the sample history, the Transfer Equipment feature allows you to move units and all sample history to a different account. Locate and select the device you wish to transfer. Then tap the Transfer button at the upper right. Find and select the account you want to move it to. Then confirm the transfer. Now that unit will appear in the updated account. The administrative functions of the Horizon mobile app covers logging in and out, modifying app notifications, and finding help and support. Once you download the app on your Android or Apple mobile device, log in using the same email address and password you use on the desktop version. Tap the menu icon at the upper left to navigate to the section you want. This is where you control the push notifications that you receive on your mobile device. Severity and fluid type notifications can be adjusted independently. The data analysis team works around the clock and serves customers in all time zones, so there is a good chance you will receive reports after hours or even in the middle of the night. Therefore, it is important to set your app notifications in conjunction with your device's Do Not Disturb or Silent settings so you only receive alerts when you want them. If you need assistance with your account, equipment, the mobile app, or anything else, the Help and Support menu is where you can get help. Contact information for our support team is at the top of the screen, and reference documents can be downloaded below that. At the bottom are device and app info that might help the person assisting you to resolve any issues you're experiencing. When you have finished using the app and want to remain logged in, simply close the application. Logging out will close your session and prompt you to re-enter your credentials on the login screen. This is highly recommended when using a shared mobile device. We hope this video has helped you use the features of the Horizon mobile app and improve your fluid analysis program. If you have questions, please contact custserve@eoilreports.com.